I was trying so hard to imagine why people would do that to someone. It was such a painful period for me, for my entire family.
Ryan Little.
Hey Bethans, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. Welcome back to my corner, our corner. Okay guys, today is such a serious video, and I know that I haven't done a sit down video with you guys for a while now. And to be honest, I saw a video today that sort of disturbed me a lot. Okay, like it disturbed me so much to the point where I felt the need to just sit down and speak with you guys. And to be honest, I will be speaking to you guys on friendship. I know that I might not be in the position to tell you, oh, you need to choose your friends wisely, you need to be with this kind of people, you need to avoid certain types of people. I'm going to tell you guys that today. Okay, you need to be very careful the people that you call your friends, because I saw a video today and it's just really sad, how far some people that call themselves your friends can go, the length at which they can go to hurt you or just get back at you for something that they felt like you did to them, or it might be something that you did not even know about, guys. um I don't know if you guys have heard about the whole, death of a 25-year-old girl. I actually watched this on one of my favorite YouTubers page, Auntie Fumi. Okay, if you guys did not know, I love Auntie Fumi so much. And I'm definitely going to leave the name of her channel on the screen. And I'm also going to leave the link to the particular video that I watched on her page, in my comment section as well as in the description box, just so that you can check it out if you want. I actually think that you need to check it out, guys. It was just a story. It's not even a story. This is something that happened barely 1 week ago. So this girl, she told her mom that she was traveling to Cabo. Cabo is somewhere in Mexico. She was traveling to Cabo with her friends, about six of them, five or six of them. And, they were going for a birthday party. That was actually what she thought she was going there for. And upon getting there, like barely a day after, guys, the news was that Shaniqua was dead. Like, and you would start wondering, like, what happened, what went wrong, like, how did this happen? It was supposed to be a birthday party, they were supposed to be celebrating, what went wrong? And the news is that
shows a police narrative of what happened once a doctor was called. An hours-long encounter that's a far cry from the initial report that said she died a short 15 minutes after an injury. We translated the new report, which says Shanquella was convulsing, dehydrated, but alive once the doctor got there. Her friends told the doctor she, quote, drank a lot of alcohol. The doctor wanted to transfer her to a hospital, but her friends instead insisted she be treated on site at the vacation home. The 25-year-old had a seizure. She had difficulty breathing and a decreased pulse. At 4:49, the doctor stopped feeling her pulse and began CPR maneuvers with the help of one of her friends. Shanquella Robinson was pronounced dead at 5:57 p.m., more than 3 hours after the doctor got there, according to the report.
When they did the autopsy, the whole thing showed that she was beaten, she suffered a lot of injuries and all of that. And it's just really sad. We need to be very careful about the type of people that we call our friends. I mean, listening to Auntie Fumi today, because I literally watched the video today, listening to her just made me realize that I've been through so much in my life. In this small life of mine, I have actually been through so much. I have seen quite a number of things. I don't want to say that I'm not always lucky with friends, because I mean I have good friends in my life, so that would be a lie. But then again, I've also had my fair share of bad friends, people who, get jealous of you, people who, because it seems to an extent that you're doing better than them, it becomes a problem, and then, jealousy sets in. And of course, when jealousy sets in, envy and all of that. And before you know it, they are looking for your downfall. And there was something Auntie Fumi said. I'm going to be referring to her video a lot because that was actually what inspired this one. Again, like I said, it would be very nice for you guys to actually check that particular video out. There was something she said here. It gets to a point in your life where you have to let go of, some of your friends from the past, because at that time it's seeming already like you're doing better than them. And the only way some of these people who, are filled with so much jealousy, so much envy, the only way they can feel like they're doing well or they can feel like they're rising is by seeing you fall. Okay, so it might get to that point where they feel the need to hurt you or just do something bad. Because again, Shaniqua was just a young girl doing well for herself. According to the news, she has a hair brand, just doing really well, and it just might have been jealousy. Now, we're not saying for sure that it was jealousy, but then again, why would you beat your friend to death? Like, the truth is, this birthday party that they said they went for, guys, there was no trace. You know how, like, you go out with your friends and everybody's just really posting, oh, we are here now, people posting snaps and all of that, just posting things on their Insta stories. There was nothing like that from any of these friends. So it just seemed like, they were out to actually hurt her, because even in the room where they were, a lot of the furnitures had been moved aside, so they were actually ready to beat this girl to death. And it's just really sad. There was no sign of a party at the hotel or wherever it is they were staying. There was no sign of that. They did not even write, to say, oh yes, we're having a party and any of that. Like, none of that. The receptionist, nobody had an idea that there was probably going to be a party, because there was no party. It was just a trap. So you need to be very careful. And I don't know, it made me think about so many things, guys. I'm not even going to lie. I sort of remembered so many things that I thought I had let go of, or so many things that I thought, I had just gotten over. This sort of opened them up again, and it's just really sad. While I was in uni, I lost my cousin, okay, and it wasn't like he was ill or anything like that, but he was beaten to death. Yes, he was beaten to death, because when we had the autopsy, he had a fractured neck, the bones were loose. Just it was such a painful period for me, for my entire family, and just watching them beat her, it was just a lot. It was just a lot for me. Um, I remember when we went for my cousin's autopsy. May his soul rest in peace. I just I was trying so hard to imagine why people would do that to someone. Why would you beat someone? Like, it's been so many years since I lost my cousin, guys, and I don't like to think about it because it makes me sad every single time. But just watching this video, seeing them beat her to death and leaving the mom and the dad to suffer the pain, just like we had to suffer the pain of losing my cousin to, I don't know, friends, because they had beaten him to the point where he was almost dying, and then they dumped his body very close to my school clinic. And then we heard the news that, oh, somebody was found dead. And I was like, oh my god, and the family will be feeling bad, thinking that they can't reach their child, not knowing that it was actually my cousin. Just, then you guys need to be very careful. And when I say that, I have friends, but then I have a very small circle of friends because I have trust issues. I am not that person to just be, yeah, you're my friend now, yes, let's do this, let's do that. I always have my reservations, guys, and that's not who I used to be. But then life taught me. I've suffered a great deal from friends here and there, and it has made me become the type of person that I am. um I'm mostly indoors. I barely just go out, not because I don't want to go out, but it's just very difficult for me. You really never know who is truly your friend. um I don't know. I don't want to go neck deep into this topic, but guys, please check out Auntie Fumi's video. Listen to what she has to say. She has given like the best advice ever. Um, so there's no need repeating it here. Just go watch it for yourself. I pray that her family finds peace. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. She was only 25. She was only 25, guys. I thought that I would be able to just really speak on this, but clearly I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. I've just been I've just been thinking about the things that I've had to go through. Maybe at some point in life I would eventually tell you guys, some of my experiences with friends. Maybe not. But I want you guys to be very careful. When you have to go somewhere, be very careful. It's not even everywhere they invite you for that you go to. I know we never know these things. You cannot be too careful. I can imagine the pain that her parents are going through right now. Thankfully there's been a warrant, an arrest warrant, and this thing is they went all the way to Mexico. Like, they took out time to plan this trip. They went to Mexico because they figured, oh, let's go to a place where there will be no traces and all of that. Guys, can you believe they left her body in Cabo and then came back with her items and gave to her mom? Like, that's so unfair. That's so unfair. And I pray that they get to the root of this. I'm sure that if this video hadn't come out, they probably would have gone scot-free. Nobody would have known for a fact that, they did this to her. Nobody would have known, but I'm sure that God probably touched one of their hearts, and that person was the one that released the video, because we don't know who released the video yet. But then again, the video was released, and from the shots we could see that this video was recorded in that room. So it was actually one of them who had access to the event, and just how it happened, that released the video. So yeah, investigations are still ongoing. And of course the police in Mexico have issued an arrest warrant and all of that. Let them go there. Let them go and face the law there, because obviously in the US they feel like it might be easy for them to just escape, with friends, with family connections and all of that. So I don't even want it to be in the US. I want them to actually face the law right there in Cabo, in Mexico. It's just really sad that they had to make me remember, some of the things that I've had to deal with in the past. But yeah, may her soul rest in peace. May my cousin's soul rest in peace as well, because I miss him every day. Every day. Like, there's certain times, some things would happen, and I would miss him so much, because we were so close. We would talk about any and everything, you know. I really miss him, and I pray that he keeps resting in God's bosom, because it's been a while. It's been such a long time. In uni, my first year in uni, actually, first semester, first we got admission together. So, like, thinking about it now, he did not even collect our school ID card. So I don't know. I pray that they find peace, and I pray that those people involved get what they deserve, honestly. Because you don't put people through things like this and expect that um things will just, you know, go on, people will just forget. People, I don't know, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I don't even know if I made any sense here, but if you did not learn anything, if you did not pick anything from what I've said, just be careful. Friends are good, but be thankful when you have good friends. Because the bad ones will mess you up big time. they will. So I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you so much. I will talk to you guys later. All right, please check out Aunt Fumi's video, and then you probably have an idea as to why I feel so broken. I've not felt this way in a long time, and yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I would see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.